Hey guys, it's Amy. Today's November 9th, and we're going to talk about a few little stories out in the headlines. And surprise, surprise, they're all following the same pattern that we've been teaching for almost a year now. And the first one we're going to start with happened today, which is Alan. He's a former New York elite. He's dead at 83. So if you're not new here, guys, you already know 83 is a murder number. If you are new here, then what we are doing is gematria, whatever you want to call it. It's a pattern of numbers corresponding to the letters of the alphabet that prove that there is a group of people using this ancient language to sacrifice people, to perform political rituals in the headlines, and not only that, like 9/11. Today's 11/9, the opposite of that date, right? We know on 9/11 we had a huge ritual that happened to America. And we have all these little small ones that play out, leading up to those big ones that they do, kind of like the war in Israel right now. It's going to follow this same pattern that you're going to see right now in a minute. So, Alan here with the tarnished name is dead at 83, y'all. And look what the New York Times says. New York official who fell from grace. It's a biblical thing, right? When you're falling from grace, then you're going to hell. Jesus is mad at you, and he's going to cast you into the lake of fire for all eternity because you fell from grace. So, this guy's carrying those 81s for that ritual, and he's got the mark of the beast number, right? That's why he's fell from grace. He's been marked to the beast. So, guys, if you do not know how I'm getting these numbers, this right here is simply taking A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. I don't know why I have the reverse reduction next. My screenshots are all messed up. But this one, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. This one is simply reversing the alphabet. You're just doing Z is 1, A is 26. This one is, you're going to reduce it. So A equals 1, B equals 2. You get to the 11th letter. 1 plus 1 is 2. Everything's going to be a single digit, and then you're going to reverse it again. So look, we got our 81 ritual for that mark of the beast. But look what happens. He's got those biblical 153. Think about the Bible and how many fish was there? 153 fish. So this guy is dead 83 days from his birthday. Is that not the pattern that we teach about all the time? That murder pattern? So now this guy's dead at 83 after he fell from grace at the age of 83, which is also 282 days from his birthday. So if you write out the mark of the beast, you're going to get 282 in reverse. If you haven't seen the video on the war, if you write out Benjamin Netanyahu's full name, which is the Prime Minister of Israel, you get 282. And this war started 282 days after he came back into office. And now you're seeing this dude who fell from grace dying 282 days after his birthday. It's the same patterns over and over, guys. So he's dead on November 9th, which is the day leaving 52 days left in the year. That's a big government number. That's why we have a 52-week calendar. The Pope is 52. Who gave us the calendar? Authority, White House, government, president. Notice they've got 137s, they've got 133s, got the 47s. There's certain numbers that are with certain categories, I guess you would say, of rituals. Like there's going to be certain numbers for murders, there's going to be certain numbers for government, and so on. You're going to see these patterns, and it's always going to come to play. Just like Skull and Bones is known as Order 322. So Skull and Bones, also known as Order 322, the Brotherhood of Death, secret senior student society from Yale University, the elites. They're known as Order 322. The president on George Bush, who was president on 9/11. Well, guess what, guys? he was in Skull and Bones. He was asked about it in an interview, him and John Kerry both, and they pretty much just said, "Ha, if I had told you, I'd have to kill you." And this guy got convicted of a pay-to-play scheme on December 22nd, 2006, and he was forced into a resignation as part of that plea deal. So he resigned on December 22nd, and here we are 16 years and 322 days later. This man's dead. There's that 322. So on your Catholic calendar, when you have 322 days going from one direction of the dates, you're also going to end up with 43 and 44 on the other side, to and from those dates on that calendar. 43 and 44 is a number that we associate with death and killing a lot, because if you write out the word kill, it's 44. And if you write out killing, Lucifer, and Masonic, you're getting 43. And you see this pattern happen a lot. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second, probably 10 more times. So now we know why he's dead, at 83 days from his birthday. And his ritual that he did, his shaming ritual, he got caught with that pay to play. And now he's dead in a ritual just the self, just like Tracy Chapman here. When it comes to Black history, you're going to see a few numbers that are associated with Black history, like 102, 42, 59. This bitch is 59. She's the first Black woman ever to win a country music award. And she's winning it for Fast Car. Fast Car came out 35 years ago. And now she's winning an award on it. On the day leaving 53 days left in the year. Yesterday on November 8th. So she won this CMA Award, which equals 53, on the day leaving 53 days left in the year. She's carrying that 201 number just like the Bible. Just like Order of Illuminati equals 201. The Jesuit Order equals 201. And right here is that satanic number. I did a whole video, y'all, on the 144s. Go back and watch it. And she's winning this 223 days from her birthday and 144 days from the next. Same thing on that Catholic calendar. The Synagogue of Satan is 223. Jesuit Order is 144. Mark of the Beast is 144. So you can see why she won this award. And she's 59 years old. So if you take 6 times 6 times 6, because the mark of the beast is supposed to be 666. Well, she won Lord mercy, y'all, it's late. She won this award 35 years after this song came out. And if you write out the word Satan, you get 35. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. This is 35 years and 216 days after this song came out. It's all mathematical coincidences, right? And the reason that we talk about 59 being a Black history number is because slave, Negro, Rasta, blues, it's all 59. Motown came out in 59. You're going to see certain patterns. Last night on Zach's radio show, Truth Frequency Radio, that comes on Wednesday nights, there was a guy in the chat who pointed out that Flavor Flav had sung the national anthem the other day at a basketball game, and he came out with a 59 jersey on. And he's marked, he's playing that role and programming, fitting into things. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit if this ritual that they done with Tracy Chapman yesterday is going to signify a death in either her or her immediate family, because there's sacrifices for fortune and fame, and when you get certain things from Hollywood, you have to do certain things for Hollywood. And that's why nobody up there talks about it, because they're all guilty of something. They all had to do something to get where they're at. And the sad thing is, like, you have Kanye West and you have people like him that even Cat Williams has said it. There's been so many. But they'll literally tell you that Hollywood is satanic, that you have to do things that you don't want to do. Kanye West came straight out and said Michael Jordan killed his dad. My mom had died. And named like a whole bunch of people that had to be sacrificed for their positions. And people think it's all conspiracy when it's not, but it is. Conspiracy is a plot of two or more people to do something. This is a group of people like Skull and Bones that are working together to do something, to do very sick rituals on people. And they're saying that she won this award because of Luke Combs. Like, he done a cover on it. It brought this song back to life while she's 59. And now she's got a CMA award as the first black woman. But that's 251 days from his birthday, which is a number that we see with Sacrifice a lot. And he's 33 right now, which is a very Masonic number. So either this dude right here is going to have some death in his family, or she's going to have some death in her family, because they're working together in this ritual, and somebody's got to go. Because they're both being brought to the headlines. They're both being brought to the mind's eye, that all-seeing eye. They're telling people what to think, what to believe, what to root for, in a sense. Like, if you don't root for Israel, then you're not a real person or American. They've got us turned against each other in every way they can. Colors, you're black, you're white, you're from Palestine, you're from Israel, you're rich, you're poor. It's ridiculous that we continue to live out these rituals every single day. They tell you in your face that history repeats, and we're showing you how history repeats. And then people say that this is not true. Watch what happens to Matt Ulrich, guys. If you think I'm playing, this is one sick-ass ritual. Matt Ulrich is dead at the age of 41. And this is the picture that the headlines are using. They've got him in the 69 jersey holding his satanic trophy. He's a big Super Bowl winner. So he's dead at 41. And if you write out the word 41, you get the day this guy died. He's carrying those kill numbers. Colts is 69. Jesuit order is 69. See right there? Look here. Super Bowl champ. Colt star. He wore 69. Super Bowl's 41. Let's go back and look at the headline again. So what do we see here? We see the satanic trophy, the 69, and he's dead at age 41. Super Bowl champ. Dead at 41. So he's 41 years old, the Super Bowl champ. Now, he died 277 days from when this picture was took, the anniversary of it. So that big game was on February 4th of 2007. And February 4th, 2023, the anniversary of that game, to the day he died, November 8th, is 277 days, just like when you write out his full name. He's also dead 201 months and 4 days. We know 4 is associated with death because in other languages, when you say 4, it's the word for death. We know the 201. So if you're not new here, the reason you get your president on January 20th is because of 201. And this is a huge number with the cabal. If you write out the Pope's name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, you're going to get 201. He's the only Pope to ever live in Suite 201 at the Vatican. The name of the room or the place he stays, which is the Domo Say Martha, I can't say it, it equals 201. And think about the Romans. They always said, give them bread and circus. Keep them distracted. They ever get unruly, just give them bread and circuses. What's sick about this ritual is the man who got to announce his death. So let's look into that. So the man that got to announce his death is Jim, I guess it's Earsey. He's the owner of the Colts. And, or here it is. Colts owner Jim Earsey announces the news. Well, look what happens when you write out his name. It equals 41, just like Super Bowl, just like the age of Matthew's death. It also equals 69, just like his jersey number. These two dudes are born 201 days apart. So Matthew's born on December 30th. Jim is born on June 13th. June 13th also is the 201st day. It's the day leaving 201 days left in the year. Coming from Indianapolis. So the owner is born on June 13th. Day leaving 201 days left in the year. Matthew's birthday is December 30th. 201 days apart. He's the Colts dude. Wearing 69. Jim gets to announce his death at 41. So jersey number 69, dead at 41. But look at this. Here's the Super Bowl he was in. If you count from Jim's birthday, June 13th, to the day this boy died, he died 148 days later, or a span of 149. If you write out skull and bones, you get 149 and 41. I don't have the 149 screenshot in here. I thought I did. I'll have to go back and fix that. But if you count the span, it's 149 as well. And this is something that I've been tracking too, because I don't know if anybody's ever picked up on it or not, but a lot of these rituals that we're seeing have matching date numerology with the day that it's happening, and their headline news is matching the date numerology to before or after their birthday. It's really weird. So here's Jim's birthday this year, his date numerology. And then the day he announces this sacrifice has the same date numerology. There's something up with this, guys, I promise. Because I've been tracking it too much. We also got a headline. I don't even know who this dude is, really, but his name is C. Knott. He popped up in the headlines, and what date he popped up in the headlines? If you don't know anything about gematria, what day do you think this guy would have, by seeing this right here, and knowing that we're doing the alphabet in reverse? So Z is 1, A is 26. We're just numbering it the way that slave school taught us. What's the chances you're going to get this man's death date? See, published November 7th. No different from Matt, right? Matt got to play in the big satanic Super Bowl. He got to play in that big old game, and then he's dead 277 days from the anniversary of that big game. And if you write out his name, it's exactly how many days it is from that big satanic bowl anniversary. Because there's something up with that date numerology, I promise, because I've seen it too much. I'm actually got a blog post that I'm keeping up with it and taking screenshots trying to put them all together because there's something up over that. But guys, I appreciate you coming on and watching my channel, and hope you guys have a good evening. I'm going to try to make some short videos tomorrow, so like and sub. Let's try to get this channel growing so we can get that knowledge out there so that maybe one day we can wake up enough people to where there really is a mass boycott of like the Super Bowl. And there really is a mass boycott where everybody turns their TV off and they stop watching this bullshit. Because if people knew that they're killing people. Like this person right here in these 6 satanic rituals. They would stop watching the shit. They would stop buying the jerseys. They would stop going to the games. They would stop putting another man's name on their back. If they really understand language and numbers, energy and frequencies, words, spells and spelling, curses and cursive. But I don't want to go on a rant, so I love y'all, and I will catch you on the next one, okay?